See, because what we learned is that less than 30% of MSPs claim a specialization, but less than 10% actually are specialized. So what this means, look, there are roughly 40,000 MSPs out there. And if 30% of them are not specialized, and you are, that removes 30% of your competition. So that removes 28,000 competitors. But in fact, since 10% are actually specialized, you actually remove something like 36,000 competitors, right? And the truth is, it's actually much less because you're only competing within your niche. You're not competing with everybody. So let's do a little bit of math, right? Just a little bit, I promise. So if you want $1 million, that's usually something around 40 customers for a smallish MSP, right? Now, you could also double your price, and we find that we end up putting up people's prices quite a bit. So, if you're looking at those same 40 customers at twice the price, then you might be at $4,000 a month, and then $1 million customers, $1 million only requires 20 customers. So everybody's so busy trying to get tens of thousands of customers, but really, it's all you need, 20 to 40 customers to get your first ARR. First million ARR. So, if you go back to what Joe talked about, PI lawyers, are there enough PI lawyers? Well, I don't know. In the US, there are 50,000. In New York, there are at least 2,000, right? If we go to fitness studios and gyms, are there enough fitness studios? Well, let me see. 115,000 in the US and at least 2,200 in New York. And then dentists, right? Dentists. 202,000 in the US. In Minnesota, I'm switching it up a little bit from New York, there are 4,140. And just in Duluth, Minnesota, there are 172. So if you need 20 clients, can you find 20 clients within those 172? Absolutely. And since it's probably only going to be you and maybe one other person targeting these customers, you can get together at lunchtime and talk about the market and what the issues are, because there's plenty for everybody. So what that brings you to is the option of you can be one out of 40,000, not differentiated, not clear, not separate from anybody else. Or you're one out of a couple of hundred clearly differentiated that people really want to work with. And that's the difference. That's what we're talking about here.